Hey guys, it's Claire. Today I'm going to be doing a video on how to do a back hip circle. If you don't know what that is, it's basically where you you kip once on the bar, and then you kip and then you just go around over the bar. So it's pretty easy once you get it down. So this is what we're going to be working on today. Okay, so I'm going to start with a setting 5 bar. So I have it to about my chest. So kind of what you start for a pullover. Okay, so yeah, we're going to start with a setting 5 bar. It doesn't matter what you start with, I'm just using that. You can do it higher or lower, I just need it to be able to actually be in the picture. That's why I had to lower it. It was actually on setting 10, which is all the way. But I had to lower it about halfway, yes, halfway. So yes, we're going to start by jumping up on the bar or pullover, whatever suits your fancy. And then you can start by doing 3 kicks. So like in my Soul Circle Dismount video, we go 1, 2, and 3. So as I was explaining, you have to get bigger. And I'm gonna die. But you have to get bigger, so you're going to go kip 1, kip 2, bigger, and then kip 3 is the biggest. For kip 3, you're gonna go all the way, and instead of coming down to another kip, you're going to go around the bar. So not too hard, not too easy, but pretty simple to start with. Okay, so we are going to now work on the kips. So this is what it's going to look like actually, because I was doing them slow. It's actually going to be 1, 2, 3. So you notice how I get bigger on each one. But I get bigger on each one. So 1 is the smallest, 2, second is a little bit bigger, and then kip 3 is the biggest, pretty big. So for the kip 3, you want to be all the way, almost in a plank, like this. So I'm just going to do kip 3. Just you come back down on the bar. So, and then once you've mastered that way of kipping, we will work on the actual going. And once you've mastered that way, I will show different ways to kip into the dismount, or into the hip circle. Okay, so now that we've got the kipping down, well, actually, we're going to practice the kipping a few times. Once you've mastered that, and it's going to take a few practices to get it actually all the way, because kipping's not that hard, but kipping into the plank position, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. So now we are going to be doing the actually going around the bar. So it's pretty difficult to get at first, but once you've mastered it, it'll come really easy and you barely even have to kip. This is what it looks like for me now since I've been practicing it. I have it down now, and I went slow because my bar will jump up, which is actually supposed to go quicker. Okay, time to practice that. This is a step 1, or actually it's step 2 once we've got the kipping down on that one. This is step 2. Up on the bar. And kip 1, 2, 3, and then on 3 you're going to go you're here, you're on the plank, and then you're going to go under and kind of go in a lever, so your feet will come up and your head, and you don't want to drop but you kind of want to go as a lever, kind of as if you were going to do a pullover. The pullover is kind of that way too, when they come in, they might go back. Let's come forward, and then I shake my hands up. So yeah, it's pretty easy. So you mastered that lever position. So 1, 2, 3. I'm actually not doing them because I'm trying to go slow here, and then you go down, into the lever position. Okay, this is like a step 3. So once you've mastered those two, then you can work on this one, which is the going around. So this one is definitely the most complex and hardest step, but with a lot of practice and maybe even like a spotter, you should be able to master it. Okay, so we're going to come up on the bar and we're going to put all of our skills that we have just learned into one. So we're going to do step 1, the kipping, right? 1, 2, 3. And then step 2, the lever position. And then you actually can't really do the lever slowly. So it's step 2 and step 3 are kind of similar. They're basically the same. Instead of just holding the lever, kind of like a hollow body, like that, you gotta throw your legs over and shift your hands. If you don't know what shift is, notice my hands are like this, and then you go shift, but when you're on the bar. So you have to do that for basically everything. Pull over, look, shift, back circle, shift, windmill, shift. It's basically everything, except for salsa this one. I guess I kind of shift. So yeah, okay, so we're on step 1, 1, 2, 3, under. So you kind of have to go fast, but if you watch how I do it, and I will show this slower, you go hip 1, 2, and on 3 you come around. This is your lever, right? Your legs are up and your head is down, and then you come over and make like, you shift the hands and you're up on the bar again. Okay, so if you've got that, you won't get it on your first try, but we're just going to practice that a couple more times now. Practice it as much as you need to until you get it. And once you've got that, then we'll work on this different way of kipping. So this way of kipping is pulsing. So if you've watched my Soul Circle Dismount video, I showed that way of kipping too. So, right, we're up on the bar, and instead of going, okay, 1, a little bit, 2, and bigger, we're just going to go little kips like babies. 1, 2, 3. And I recommend starting with about 3 or 4 pulses. And then, once you're ready to go, take as many as you need. And you can't really do it slowly. I mean, I can do it a little bit slowly, but that takes a lot of practice. So it's pretty fast, and it looks better when it's fast. It's supposed to be fast. So you're going to do the pulse, say 3 pulses, 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to do the big hip, like 1, and then you're going to do that. So with this one, you kind of have to do even bigger kick on the last one because you don't have the power up. So the pulses. You want to make a really big kip for the last one. And then again, as the other way, is you still have to go fast. You still have to go really fast, so you can't really do it like 1, lever, over. You kind of have to go like real quick. It's supposed to look. Oh crap, I'm doing 3. Oops. Pulse. So you're gonna have to go really quick. So once you have that, it's gonna take some practice and stuff, but once you've got that down, then for the last thing, instead of doing the pulses, you gotta do the 1 big kip and go. You don't get any more kips, just the 1. That's how you're gonna have to do your backup circle in in like competitions and all of that. You wanna do the 1 kip because it looks much nicer and it's a lot faster and cleaner. So it's basically the same as the pulses, the same steps, but instead of going to pulse 1, 2, 3, you just gotta go. The pulsing is, I learned to do the 3 kips and the pulsing because the reason I do the pulsing is it's like basically lead you up for just the 1 kip. So instead of going 1, 2, 3, you just get the say 3, but you actually only get 1. So. Yeah, so it's real simple compared to the pulsing kip way because it's basically the same thing. And the pulsing doesn't really give you much power. It's just kind of like a little prep. So if you've mastered the pulsing way, you should have this down really easily. Well, I hope this was helpful. That is it. Hopefully you've got your back hip circle. And if not, I can do like short videos on